Why solving a problem so important is what we're talking about today on the eCentral Business Show. I'm John Nayler, joined by JD from the Institute. Wow, thanks for that. Continue this conversation.
My pleasure, John. I found it interesting, my conversation and yours. Have you found it interesting so far?
Yeah, well, we're into the third one now. We're still talking, so I think that's a positive.
Yeah, I don't know. The way that you answered that question wasn't exactly with exuberance, but anyway, we'll hang in there.
Well, I'm a bit reserved, a bit conservative. Just ask my friends.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Anyway. We're talking about solving a problem today. Why is it so important when you're in business?
Okay, so direct marketing is all about problem solving. And as I mentioned to you on one of our other interviews, is that my model was to flip the traditional model of, getting them to fall in love with your brand so that they will taste your product, to getting them to taste your product so they'll fall in love with your brand.
Yeah.
And you were mentioning to me off camera that one of your clients happens to be a specialist when it comes to termites.
Yeah, that's correct.
And you was telling me a very clever campaign that John's put together for this particular client, whereby you are, notifying people who live in tree-lined suburbs or bushy sort of suburbs, just the potential that they have versus someone in a Sanctuary Cove that's got brick homes in terms of termites. And you are actually forecasting for them a potential problem, and that's brilliant marketing.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, no, well done, and that'll be that $50 you said you'd give me too for that one.
Later.
But other, problem solution marketing examples who do it very, very well would be Jenny Craig. Okay, so Jenny Craig is a weight loss company, and so therefore you'll see in all of their communications they'll show particularly women who are perhaps overweight and not very happy about their life, and they'll show those same women go through a particular dietary program, and then 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 weeks out they will be a completely reformed or transformed lady with lost a lot of weight and they're enjoying life. Now that's problem solution.
Yeah.
Problem solution is the Gurney high pressure water blaster companies who come out and clean your driveway. What they'll do is that if they're smart on their Facebook advertising and anything else that they have, they'll show a dirty driveway on half of the driveway, but a clean one where they've actually done the high pressure water. And so on it goes. It's all about, providing problem solution. I have a client who's a menopause expert. She looks after ladies that have got menopause issues, and she's a natural healer, so she doesn't use a lot of the chemicals, and she just highlights to them exactly what they might be going through at this time because she's met so many of them, and she provides them with a quick 5-week solution. Well, the moment that we do that properly on Facebook and you do it properly with other communications, her switchboard is just melted and she's booked out for 3 months.
Okay. Well, even that example we talked about in the other video, I guess, looking at that, we look at McDonald's as a fast food restaurant chain, but in your case, as you talked about with a Trivago load of screaming kids, the problem they solved was shut them up. Yeah.
You got it. The food choice might not have been that which a responsible parent would buy, but I just bought 6 Happy Meals to keep 6 kids happy in the back of the car.
Yeah.
And the
problem solved.
Well, you know what?
Irrespective of the price.
Well, irrespective of the price went out the window. I wouldn't be able to tell you what a Happy Meal costs, and that's what I always say to people when they say to me, "Oh, I think price still is important." I go, "No, it's not." Because only 14% of all 14% of all people who were surveyed on what they would spend on a motor car said they bought on price.
Okay.
So, it's rubbish when people say they only buy on. Yes, the crazy $2 shop people would probably only buy on price. I'm talking generally the community. What we do is we buy on emotion, hence the reason why this entire mantra that I have is called emotional direct response marketing. And John, there's 5 components to it. Number 1, give people a problem. Number 2, aggravate that problem. Number 3, provide them with a solution.
Sure.
Number 4, give them proof. And number 5, call to action. And I know we're running out of time, but I think it's important to run through those. You can swipe this and use it for your own business, and if you do, it'll make a difference. Aggravate the problem. So you would say, listen, are you...
Showing the light of day on it.
Exactly. You say, are you overweight, not feeling good about yourself? It's a weight loss program. Number 2, aggravate the problem. Do you know summer's just around the corner? Do you want to look good in a swimsuit? Number 3, provide them with a solution. Go on this dietary program, and over 4 weeks you'll look like Elle Macpherson. Number 4, you provide proof, so you do show the old photos and then them looking like Elle Macpherson. If they don't, well, you wouldn't use that testimonial. And then number 5, call to action, go to jennycraig.com. It's a really, really simple system. And you know what? Less than 5% of all businesses in the world use it.
It's really simple, isn't it? You've spelt it out. So regardless of whether it's a Facebook ad, it's a print media ad, it's something you're doing on radio, that sort of formula is going to get you much closer to your target audience and get some action out of them.
Well, John, I did an experiment just last week on Facebook. We've got Facebook ads running all the time. We spend a few dollars every day, and this one I just put up is that I created 812,000 leads in 1 week for one business Would you like that? And basically I'm inferring that everyone has a problem with lead generation. The moment I put my ugly face on one side of the Facebook graphic and then on the other side it just said 812,000 leads in 1 week, how would you like that? It just melted the system. We had that many visitations and registration because I actually told them their problem with lead generation, then showed them that I can fix it. And that's what you should do, problem, solution marketing.
No, fabulous. All right. Now, how do people get in contact with you, JD?
I thought you never asked that, John. I'm glad you did. As you can see, I can't talk. No. I can't talk. I wouldn't have shown off. I wouldn't have brought it up had you not brought it up.
Well, we're already at that part of the show, so I'm obliged to ask it, actually.
Okay, John. Well, it's really simple. It's theinstituteofwow.com. So just go to theinstituteofwow.com. I get referred to as JD, but my name is John Dwyer. So if you wanted to send me an email, just john@theinstituteofwow.com.
Fabulous. Okay, thank you very much. Continuing, we've got a couple more questions. Have you still got a bit of time left?
Oh, absolutely, for you, John. I mean, if it was just an ordinary person, I wouldn't. I'd be out of here, but for you, you're special.
Okay, I've obviously meant something, and we're still talking. So anyway, that's enough done for this episode of the eCentral Business Show. I'm John Nayler. Thank you very much for watching another episode of the eCentral Business Show. What we're doing on the eCentral Business Show is we're bringing you business leaders and the best of the knowledge. We want to bring them on the show and release that content so that that's something that we can share with you by this easy to consume format. So you can follow us across LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Google+, or just regularly visit the eCentral.com.au/show website, pick out the best things for you and educate yourself on that premise. Now there's video content there for you, so you can just watch the video and inform yourself in your own time. We've also now podcasting that content as well, so it's really simple to consume. You can listen to it on the way to work in the car or during your daily exercise regime. Beyond that, we're also looking to connect with business experts. So if you consider yourself to be an expert in your field, please make contact so we can schedule you in and have you come on the show so you can release your content and increase your brand across our format. Beyond that, we also invite people to send us their email address so we can send you our monthly magazine. And that's just the best of the content, the best of the videos for the month, put out once again in an email, arrives in your inbox, so you can just go through and pick out the things that are really going to educate you and advance you in your field of expertise and in business. We're a business-focused show. So thank you very much once again for watching, and we'll see you next time.